Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar. It's great to have you here today to go through the new feature highlights of August 2023. I'm just going to wait a few minutes before we get started as we are expecting some big numbers today to join the webinar. So I just want to make sure everyone has time to get in. Cool, so in the meantime, as always, we're just going to add in a poll whilst we're waiting for everyone to join. So it's really asking what you're most excited about learning today. So we have some new features. This will give you a little preview of what we're going to be going through today, but we always finish off with what's coming soon too. So you'll have to stick around for that one, but usually that can be the biggest highlight of these webinars too. Good morning, everybody. Owen in New Zealand. I'm guessing it's pretty early there, so I appreciate you jumping on today. Cool. So we've got a few people interested in the group chats, the broadcast messaging, and the Garmin integration. A lot of people interested in what's coming soon too. That's great to hear. Wow, we got coaches from all over the world on here today. So thank you for making the time. I know this is a pretty good time for most time zones. Owen, I know 5 a.m. may be a slightly early one for you there. Cool, we'll give it another minute and then we'll get started. Perfect. I just want to start off by saying thank you everyone for signing up to these webinars. I hope they have been helpful so far, and we're going to be continuing to make these better as well. I just want to say welcome everybody to the new features highlights of August 2023. A quick introduction to myself for those of you who don't know me. So my name's Sam and my role at Everfit is the product specialist. So working with different coaches and businesses to help tailor the platform towards them, to help them scale and grow. So a quick overview of what we're going to be going through today. So I'm going to start off by introducing the new features, going through some use cases and the value that this can provide your training business. Then we're going to dive onto the web platform and I'm going to show you how to actually use these features. We'll finish off with a Q&A, and then of course we'll go back to what's coming soon with some of the new features we're currently planning and building at the moment. So the first feature, you may have seen this on the slide there, but the first feature is the group chats. So we're really excited to release the group chats feature. It's very similar to a WhatsApp style of communication where you can create those different groups between your clients. You can have big groups, small groups, and it will all be available within the inbox. So one thing to note here is that this is only available in the studio plan, and it is going to be one of our premium features. So you would have to be on the studio plan to get access to the group chat feature. The group chat use cases. So there's so many use cases for a group chat. Of course, we have the community forums. The group chat does allow you to have that more personalized conversation between smaller groups. Rather than having posts, it can all be through the inbox. So one use case would be organizing social meetups and community events. So if you have clients within a specific region, you can definitely schedule meetups and those community events. Reaching specific interest groups for focused discussions and updates. So if you do have people with similar goals, you can definitely build a group chat around them and help them push each other to reach those goals. Sending targeted messages to chosen clients without triggering alerts for everybody. So you'll be able to target those messages a little bit more to the group rather than putting it on a full community. Unifying sub-coaches and clients. So I think this is a big one where you can get that sub-coach communication with those clients too. So it'll feel more organic as you're coaching them through the same inbox rather than having separate messages from different coaches. Connecting members from the same household or workout partners. So I know this is a common occurrence with sort of one-on-one coaching, group coaching, where you can be working out with your partners, and you'll be able to get a group chat. So all of that communication is streamlined. There's no need to have just one account that they're working under. And then turn the group chat into a rapid access discussion forum. So any interesting topics, any interesting stuff you want to share, the group chats will be a great place for that too. So let's go to the value of the group chats feature. So we've got quite a few different values here that this can provide. So the first one is the accountability boost. So keeping clients engaged and responsible, fostering the commitment to their fitness journey. So by having any sort of communication tools within the platform, it is helping with the accountability, especially when you're adding others into this. So the people within the group can keep each other accountable to complete certain tasks and workouts throughout the journey. Enhanced coaching. So we believe that the group chats will be able to enhance the coaching experience by helping you to engage with groups and individuals on a more personal level. The program flexibility. So we have all of the functionality built out to train big groups and scale your business. We think this is just enhancing this even further. The time and effort savings. So rather than messaging each individual on their own, you'll be able to add this into the group chat straight away, saving yourself a lot of time and allowing you to have more time to focus on more important things. And then improved retention. So anything that's improving accountability and engagement does end up improving retention too. So through creating these close communities through the group chats, you'll be able to build a more engagement through the inbox, and it'll allow you to increase that retention in the future too. Cool, so I hope that was helpful, that overview of the group chats feature. So the next one is a communication tool as well. So this is the broadcast message feature. So similar to how our autoflow messaging works, where you can do this and schedule it in for a big group of individuals at once, the broadcast will allow you to do this, but in real time. You'll be able to send broadcasts to groups of clients or all of your clients all at once. Again, this is available on the studio plan, so you will have to be on the studio plan to get access to this broadcast message feature. So just to go through some of the use cases for the broadcasts. So announcing schedule changes, new classes or facility updates. So this is more tailored towards your studios. Any updates which you may have used for the announcements, you can now add into the broadcast messaging and you can message on the fly. Daily tips and motivation and quotes. So this will be a nice option. It'll drop straight into their inbox. It won't be on their homepage. They'll be notified about these messages for daily tips and motivation. Promoting sort of webinars, seminars, special events. It'll go straight into their inbox. They will receive those push notifications. Sharing any information, articles, videos, or tips. Congratulating clients on milestones like achievements and birthdays. You'll be able to send that straight away. If you have a group of clients completing, let's say, a Tough Mudder, you can send that out straight away to all of those to congratulate them. Encouraging clients to join fitness challenges competitions. So anything additional that you're running, whether it's an upsell to a different program, whether it's a one-off challenge that you're running, you can let them know full details through this broadcast message in a matter of minutes. Offering exclusive discounts, promotions. This is also a good tool to put it through the broadcast messaging. You can make it feel like it's a tailored message to an individual, although it could be going out to tens to hundreds of clients at once. And then the final piece is sharing those success stories and testimonials. Again, driving engagement and accountability for your clients by showing them what other people have been achieving through the training that you've been providing them. So some of the values that we think that the broadcast message can provide for you. So efficiency, of course, that's a big one. We do everything that we can to save you even more and more time. So sending one message rather than sending, let's say, tens to hundreds of messages, you'll be able to do that all through the broadcast feature, and you won't even have to schedule it in an autoflow. You'll be able to just do that on the fly. Consistency, so ensuring consistent information across the client base and reducing confusion. So if there is any sort of confusion with the scheduling of the autoflow and you did just want to message on a specific day, then you could add that straight into the broadcast message now. And then a huge one again, which does end up in more retention, the engagement. So keeping your clients engaged with regular updates, boosting their commitment and the satisfaction there too. Cool, so they're two of the main features that we're going to go through today. So there is a few more. So one is replying to comments. So you can now effortlessly engage with clients through replying to the comments. We have the ability to reply to comments and also reply to inbox messages. It just shows that you're actually replying to that part of the comment or that part of the message. So it's very similar to those mainstream platforms that you would have seen where you can reply to comments. And then you can start the conversation based off that initial, let's say, post or comment or message that they've sent to you. Our Garmin integration. So this was a big request from our coaches. So the Garmin integration is now an option for your clients to connect their Garmin to their Everfit app. The data that we're currently syncing with is weight, body fat, and steps. So this is another one of our integration options. We are looking to make these even more and more powerful. So this is a great start to get that Garmin integration so your clients can connect. I know it's a huge one in the running community, so it could really be helpful there. Perfect. So I'm just going to go over to the web platform and make sure that you do know where to find all of these features and how they work. So I'll just share my screen now. Perfect. So the first feature that I'm going to go back to is the group chats. So creating a group chat is extremely simple. So you'll be able to go onto the message icon on your inbox on your web platform. You'll then be able to choose the clients. So we're going to go for Coach Sam here, David, and John. All you have to do is press on create group and it will create that group chat straight away. You'll be able to start posting. You have the power of the voice notes, the photos, the videos, and the GIFs too for that communication. So one example that I've created is just here. Whilst we are on the group chats, I'm also going to show you how you can reply to messages. So it's as simple as pressing onto that button. You can then just go, let's say it's hi Sam, and it will come across as you've just replied straight to that message. They'll be able to see. I can just show you what this looks like, but they'll be able to see that you replied to that specific message rather than a general reply there too. The next feature, so the broadcast messaging. To broadcast, you'll now have a button in the top left-hand corner that you can click on. When you want to broadcast message, we do also have some really great filters. So you can filter based off your connected clients, your archived clients, all clients, whether you're the owner or your coaches are the owner too, and by groups too. So you can filter this. You can choose the clients that you want this broadcast message to go out to. You'll be able to send photos, videos, and we do still have the magic variables where you can go first name and it will come across a personalized message, even though it could have been sent out to tens to hundreds of people all at once. So the next feature, I showed you how to reply to messages. So replying to comments is slightly different. So I've got a welcome message to everyone at the new features webinar, and I've added a comment here too. So, but how do I reply to comments on Everfit? So it's really simple to reply to these comments for both coaches and for clients. You can just go on to reply and you can just go type that reply out and send it. And then that client will be able to see that you've just replied to their comments. The next one is the Garmin integration. So it'll follow the exact same steps that we do to connect with Apple Health, Google Fit, and Fitbit. We are releasing an article that you'll be able to use to send over to clients too. The data that will be pulled over, so if you have the automatic steps, the weight, the body fat as well turned on, you'll be able to see the data. I did check my steps before sharing this today. I'm not too precious about my steps this week. I'm quite happy with the Tuesday there, so I'm happy to show a little bit more. The final feature, the one that didn't quite make it on the slide deck, which is a new addition, is also in the studio page. So in the settings, you can now rename the on-demand tab. So you can call it whatever you want. So you can make it tailored around your business, what you're providing through the on-demand page, and then it will change for all of your clients in real time. So you'll be able to change this whenever you want to. So quite a fun feature there, just as a little extra. Perfect. So what's coming soon? I'm going to just go on to the new features that we have that are ready to be released. Well, they're in planning and getting ready to be released. So the first one is a workout builder upgrade. So being able to filter the button for changing exercises and adding new exercises. You'll be able to just do that really quickly for our filter button, where you can filter off custom exercises, off categories, primary focus. So you'll be able to do that for any changes of exercise. You won't have to go and delete those exercises, filter, and then add a new one. The next one is a progress photo version 2. So we're really excited to release this one. It's the ability to add body fat percentage when uploading a new photo or editing the old photo. So you'll be able to see where a client was and where they are now based off their body fat percentage and how they are looking on those photos. We also have the ability to compare two photos on the web, which we're really excited for, and the ability to add a tag to the photo too. So it could be front, left, right, back. You'll be able to tag those and then filter based off that for the progress photos. The forms and questionnaires, so One of the new additions to forms and questionnaires is the ability to save the progress and return to a form. So if they are in the process of completing it, they can go back to it any time. There's also the ability to add images and text for forms, which is a big one that I hear quite a lot. So you will be able to add different images for those forms, and it could be for sort of like a questionnaire that you could add that in for too. The final one, the Zapier integration. So we are looking into more and more integrations, and the Zapier integration is a big one. Automatically triggering the Everfit tasks that are included on a Zap. The priority, you'll see some of the priorities that you'll be able to support when using the Zapier integration, such as inviting new clients, archiving a client, add a new client to an autoflow, and unarchive a client too. So working similar to our APIs that we do have available for the enterprise plan, you'll also be able to use our Zapier integration, which we're really excited to release too. Cool. Do we have any questions on that? Zapier is only for enterprise, so no, Zapier will be available at the other levels too. So the enterprise is the APIs, which is slightly different, but the Zapier will be available. Are these coming soon, these features? Yes, so these will be coming soon. So these are all on our short-term roadmap. There's not an exact date. We are always building, so it can change slightly, but these will be coming very soon, and I'm sure you'll see me doing a webinar in a month or so where I'm going through all of these new features too. So Zapier, it allows you to trigger certain responses on the platform through automation. So let's say someone signs up through a Google form, then you can trigger adding them to Everfit. You'll be able to trigger adding them to an autoflow. So it's really powerful automation that could be really helpful for streamlining onboarding even further. The payment system does have some great automation, but this will just be another option in which you can use. Yeah, so the upgrade for the workout builder, you'll be able to filter based off when you're changing an exercise, adding an exercise through the screen of when you're actually clicking on add an exercise rather than dragging and dropping. You'll be able to filter using those buttons. So very similar to how you filter on the left-hand side of the workout builder where the drag and drop is. You'll be able to do that whilst you're changing exercises, just something that can help you with finding the right exercise to change, but also saving you a bit of time too, rather than having to delete an exercise, going back to the drag and drop section and then dragging and dropping that in. You'll be able to do that all through within that workout. Cool. So can we have a one-to-one video call with the help desk? So our support team are really, really great. So it is all through the chat box at the moment. So if you have any questions, they have extreme knowledge of the platform. They can let you know step by step exactly what you have to do, what you're struggling with. If you do have specific questions as well, you can send me over an email and I'll be happy to help out too. Cool. So I just want to say thank you everyone very much for joining today. I hope that was helpful going through the new features, showing you around them a little bit too. It's always exciting to tell you what we're working on at the moment. We do have so many plans with the platform, so short-term and long-term too. You'll be seeing more and more stuff coming out very soon. Your suggestions, we really appreciate them, and it does push us to make these changes. That is why we are the platform that's adding features every week, every 2 weeks. We are always looking to get better, and it's always from you guys. So what I'm going to do now is send in a few helpful resources that I'm sure a lot of you have seen before. But one is the free trial. So if you are new to Everfit and you are interested in starting our 30-day free trial, then you can sign up straight through our website link that I've added here. I've also added in the Facebook group. So we have a great community of coaches, as a lot of you will probably already be in this Facebook group. But if you haven't already joined there, you can post about suggestions about what you want to be coming soon, bounce ideas off each other. It's a really good place to go. the virtual demo. So the virtual demo just gives you a full breakdown of the platform, and I've added my email and then also the support email too. Cool. I see there's a couple more questions. So if we didn't have time to get through them today, then definitely reach out to me or the support team and we'll be happy to help. So I hope this was helpful. We are going to have more and more webinars, whether it's the new features that are coming. We're also going to have webinars on the on-demand, the payment coming soon as well. So keep an eye out. And if you do find these interesting, it'll be great to hear your feedback and also see you at the next one. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a great day wherever you are in the world.